What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy, OG Plains TMC, giving y'all episode 5, episode 5 of NFL Madden. My Madden series. Uh, Getting ready for football season, as y'all already know. Football season's about to be here. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for the new 2K to come out. I will have some my career, finish up my career storyline, get ready for the playoffs and stuff like that. Y'all have some footage of that later on sometime today. I'll probably go live or I'll pre-record it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I will have that for you guys. So yep, my boy James Owens. I brought James Owens back. He will be in Madden 24. I'm bringing back James Owens, so y'all stay tuned for that. But right now we 5-0. We playing them Eagles, so we about to do what we got to do to go undefeated. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? His brother was a Cowboy great. You know what I mean? Terrell Owens. His brother was a great. You know what I mean? He played for the Cowboys, and his little brother is following in his footsteps. But instead of him being a wide receiver, his little brother's a quarterback. So but that's the breakdown of the story. So we about to get into this game right here. I'm about to go have some fun for a little while. Hope you guys enjoy. For my people on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that sub button, and subscribe. Now let's get to it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see the Cowboys' creative quarterback. He was terrific a week ago, well over 400 yards passing. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles under the lights on Sunday night.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power rankings, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way.
So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Throwing to start the drive. Owens. Left side to Lamb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Owens. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on them.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. But now he appears to be in some pain. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, Owens. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
All right. Come back and get this. It's going to be a good game, y'all. I already know. Cowboys and Eagles play, it's always a good game.
Last time out, of course, he threw the interception. Then they gave up the touchdown, surrendered the lead. So now working from behind here.
Just a
1st and 10.
So I can hear raspy my voice. I was at work late last night. In inventory. I'm just really tired, but I'm here giving y'all content. My job. I do my other job, right? We getting ready. We getting ready for.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite as
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
All right, we go for first down.
My bias is about to come out here.
I don't have
a
a
lot of
choice.
people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Come on, Gallup. I need you to catch this ball,
Now, as a
man.
quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for?
He's got a man, complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's got room.
Yeah, that's what I need, baby. Get it to the running back.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys
Jerry,
are an
man,
extra point
watching
away
the
now
screen,
from moving
Stop
out in
playing
front.
and bring back Zeke.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Owens. Man open, here is Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
All right, Tilbert.
On first down, Owens. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Damn, the Jets is 1-5.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
All right, Zeke.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Elliott. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ryan Knoll. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys are an extra point away from capturing the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
I don't think CD coming back, man. I think CD got hurt.
Throwing on 1st down.
This is tough for me.
Owens. Right back to Turbert. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They go play action here on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Where is he?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Come on, Gallup.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. 70 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, Owens. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. He's going to keep this again. Oh, what a move. And he's got this down to the 35. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Inside give to Elliott. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Julio Jones, 27 yards as his guys are able to extend their lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
This is going to be a good game.
They start on the ground with Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
On first down, Owens. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
For the Cowboys, man. Congrats.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter.
My defense is lacking right now.
Offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A first down carry by Elliott.
Let's go, Zeke. That's how we do it.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cowboys strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Me and Zeke going to the Pro Bowl.
Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that, man. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
This is the division game. Come on, let's go.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
2 minutes.
The bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Let's go now.
Throwing on first down, Owens. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again, Owens. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Slay with a pick. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out in a normal...
Damn it.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Able to find Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. It's caught. Tolbert. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Bam!
And they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for the Eagles, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.
You inside yet?
I just walked in. This place, bro, it's legit.
You earned it, my man. Congratulations. There's a lot for you to take in.
Yeah, but I can already tell you picked me a winner here, bro.
Hey, it's what I do. Gotta make sure my guy's properly taken care of.
That was crazy, man. I lost that game. I lost that game for this. That was me. I threw 3 interceptions. Three interceptions that game. That hurt. We're going to bounce back, though. We're going to win this game, though. This game is winning the game.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Cowboys' leader at quarterback. He's ready to get right back to it after the bye. It's the Cowboys and the Lions, just ahead on EA Sports.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Lions in this matchup. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way.
So out come the Cowboys under head coach Mike McCarthy. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Throwing to start the drive, Owens. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. And Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Aiden Hutchinson in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Oh, this is not looking good, bro.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 1st and 10, Owens flush to his right. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Oh, Zeke with a quick feed. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Owens. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Owens. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down, Owens. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
But he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down.
That was a catch, bro.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive.
We're going to beat them in the playoffs, so
Throwing to start the drive. Owens. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Now, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. The give is to Elliott. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Owens. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Julio Jones from 8 yards out, and they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that was good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had 3 touchdown passes in that game a week ago. He's got 2 already here in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive, Owens. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Draw play, Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, and it's the Jaguars who are out in front. Trevor Lawrence has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Michael Thomas leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And that game all tied up with the visiting Green Bay Packers.
Oh, Rodgers.
Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions, and they didn't get a whole lot accomplished through the air in those first 2 quarters of play. They'll need to up their game if they want to rally all the way back. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, we check out their numbers on the ground as they'll try to keep the momentum going into the second half.
A kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, well, they've won a few in the years following.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
102 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
On 1st down, Owens eluding the pressure right. They find some open field here.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
So he wanted to pass it, but that thing turned out much better.
And the crowd really responded, didn't they? They always like it better when the quarterback is scrambling around, actually takes off and runs downfield. And that's exactly what he did.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Owens. He's got his man. It's Gallup. Touchdown. Michael Gallup from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Owens. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Back to throw. Owens. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
The partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, shit. Big hogs. I think that they was gonna lose.
Again to Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Dallas, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit,
I'll give y'all one more game. Yo, what's up, man? Hey. Yo. What's good, man?
Good.
Not much. I got my mascot, man. Yeah. If you want to run current gen season 9, I'll run with you. If you want to. Ain't nothing else for me to do. Ain't nothing else for me to do on next gen. I already got my mascot, so.
Yeah, sure.
So if you want to play, let me know. I'll play with you now if you want. I'll play with you now if you want to. But I see you playing skate, so. I don't mind playing 2K right now. I just finished my Madden stream. About to cut this. I'm about to do my exit. So let me finish. Let me do that real quick. All right, y'all. It's your boy OG TMC signing out. I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.